which is asked previously also in the board and may possible in future, the question may come, that is why the prism break the light, white light, into 7 colors. Because every color is having the wavelength. Vibgyor, the white light consists of 7 colors, that is called the Vibgyor. Red is having the highest wavelength and violet is having the lowest wavelength, and by the relation Cauchy relation and by refractive index relation, mu is inversely proportional to lambda, so refractive index also depend upon the lambda and refractive index also depend upon the deviation angle. That's why the light bends at different angle of deviation in the prism. So here it is a concept that it is a prism, and whenever white light passes or falls at a certain face of a prism from one side, that is ABC, so here is the normal and this light ray is forming an angle of incidence I. Whenever light refracts from one medium to another, light goes parallel towards the base, and then after refraction again there is a refraction phenomena, light bends away from the normal, it is angle of emergence. Here, whenever I produce this incident ray and we also produce this emergent ray in the backward direction, here is the angle that is called the del, called the deviation angle. So, in this topic, we are discussing that ABC is a prism, here is the incident ray, here is the normal, here is the rarer medium of refractive index mu1, it is the denser medium of refractive index mu2, and this is normal. Light forms an angle of incidence at the incident face AB. After incidence, the refraction comes. This light ray bends towards the normal, parallel to the base. Here it forms an angle R1, refraction angle. Now light goes from denser medium to rarer medium. Here is the normal, and here we consider as the angle R2. Now light moves away from the normal and it forms an angle as a emergent angle. If I produce this light ray and if I produce this light ray in backward direction, here it comes the angle called the angle of deviation, and it is the A angle of prism, and angle of prism is 60 degree for equilateral triangular prism. This is the equilateral triangular prism. Now how we can prove this relation? First of all, see that there is a triangle of exterior angle where del is the exterior angle. This is the incidence angle. So you already see in the diagram that this angle I is also equal to this angle I as vertical opposite angle, and here it is an angle as R1, so this angle becomes I minus R1. Now here is an emergent angle, vertical opposite angle E, so this angle becomes E minus R2. So here angle come this as I minus R1, here angle comes this as E minus R2, and from exterior angle triangle property, exterior angle triangle sum property, this del is equal to, ये बाहर वाला एंगल जो होता है वो अंदर के दोनों एंगल्स के सम के इक्वल होता है, I minus R1 plus E minus R2. So del is equal to I plus E minus bracket common लिया and R1 plus R2. Now what we have to do, first of all see that this is the 90 degree angle. This is 90 degree. So we also take as a quadrilateral, this quadrilateral A, this 90 and also n dash. So from quadrilateral property, A plus 90 plus n dash plus 90 is equal to 360 degree. So here A plus n dash is equal to 180 degree, because 90 plus 90 180, 360 में से minus 180. And see that triangle also, in the base side, one triangle comes like this, n dash, this R1 angle, it is R2 angle. So R1 plus R2 plus हमारे पास n dash is equal to also 180 degree. This is equation. In both these equations, equate them. A plus n dash is equal to R1 plus R2 plus n dash. N dash cancel. A is equal to R1 plus R2. So here, putting this R1 plus R2 as A in this equation, so here comes del is equal to I plus E minus A. So del plus A is equal to I plus E. So here this important question will come in the board and asked many times, that prove that the sum of deviation angle plus angle of prism is equal to the sum of incidence and emergent angle. This is all about the prism. There are many questions in 1 marks also, 2 marks also, and the most important question is about the Cauchy relation, about the intensity, about the refractive index, and also the most important relation, del is equal to mu minus 1 into A, which says that deviation angle depends on the mu, that is the refractive index. So if refractive index is greater, deviation also greater. So deviation is greater for the violet light. Violet light ही बैंड हुई सबसे ज्यादा, इसका मतलब उसका refractive index भी ज्यादा है क्योंकि deviation ज्यादा है, और refractive index इस वजह से ज्यादा है because mu is inversely proportional to lambda. तो lambda is less, तो refractive index is large. And this is all about. Thank you.